Alright everyone, welcome back to a brand new day. Today we're gonna go thrifting, but first I had to get my car serviced, dropped it off at Subaru, and it's pretty early in the morning. Gotta get breakfast. I'm at this shopping center I've never been to. Welcome, Brandon Park Shopping Center in Glen Waverley, I think. So let's get breakfast, let's get a coffee, and then let's get on to some thrifting. I got lost. I was like, this place is freaking tiny. There's like nothing here, but then there's like a whole different section that I didn't know existed. Like I said, I've never been here. But anyway, in this video, maybe I'll talk about a few things. Where I've been the last 3 months or so. I haven't uploaded anything on YouTube, so I'll talk about that. I'm not gonna film myself eating. That's weird, but this is actually pretty good. I'm like smashing it down, I'm so hungry. But I was saying before, I got interrupted. Some guy came up to me. I'm sitting like in the worst, I'm sitting like right in front of the entrance. It's really, really awkward. I think my head's cut off as well. Anyway, I was saying before, I don't know how long my car's gonna be serviced for. I think they said about an hour or two. So I'm just gonna wait it out. Maybe explore the shopping center, and then I'll try hit up a few thrifts. So let me smash this down and then we'll talk later. All right, it's been an hour. Still haven't got my car back. So we're gonna go for a walk. I brought water, but it's sparkling water. I don't like sparkling. They all look the same. It looks like a normal bottle of water. So my fault, I didn't read it. Anyway, let's go for a walk. Let's find somewhere away from the road. It's so loud here. And then, yeah, let's talk about thrifting. Let's talk about me reselling. I don't know, let's just talk about stuff. Had a look on Google Maps. Obviously no op shops in the area. There's one like 2 kilometers away, but I don't want to go there and then get a call from Subaru and be like, all right, come get it. Then I gotta walk 2 kilometers back, potentially, if I buy anything. So I'll just wait it out locally. There's a park up here, apparently. So let's go chill there. It's really cold. It's really cold. It's only April, but I love it. I love thrifting when it's like winter, when it's cold. I feel like there's less people out, which is nice. All right, I found somewhere quiet. Let's get into it. Last 3 months, what have I been doing? Still kind of reselling on the side, part-time. I mentioned in previous videos that I like scaled down a lot, like a lot. I've got about 700 items in my store now, which sounds like a lot, but before I had maybe like 2,000. I can't remember exactly now, but that's, you know, and I maintained like around 2,000 items in my store, so I was like sourcing a lot and stuff, many different ways, not just thrifting, not just op shopping, but now I've completely like I just do op shopping pretty much now. I don't really like go out of my way anymore like before, and I'm really enjoying it because I do work I do work full-time. I got a normal real job. Not saying that reselling is not real. You definitely can do it full-time, lots of people are, but it's just not for me, I guess. I have different preferences and different lifestyles. Not more than one. But yeah, I've still been reselling, still been thrifting every now and then. Not as much though. I try to get out maybe 2-3 times a week, but it's usually just to like one spot, like after work or something. So, you know, after work about that 5 o'clock time, there's not much left, let's be honest. There's not much left. So, you know, I don't always come out with a basket or a cart full of stuff. Sometimes it's just like 1 or 2 items, to be honest. But I have found like some pretty good stuff as well. So it's hit or miss. But yeah, still thrifting, still enjoying that part of it. That's what I've been doing. Okay, plans for YouTube. No plan. I think last time I checked I had about 845 subs. I've always like uploaded inconsistently, except when I first started I was like full pumped into it. This was a couple of years ago now. But I think videos like this are just gonna keep coming. That's the reality of it. I don't have plans to like upload consistently. Don't really have YouTube plans in general or goals or anything, so we'll leave it at that. How beautiful and peaceful is this? Makes me like miss playing. I used to play soccer quite a bit when I was young, growing up. This is like 15 plus years ago now. I'm 30 now. Yeah, I just miss it. Like, it was just nice. Just felt right. And just like sitting here makes me kind of like reflect on the past. Oh man, time really does fly, doesn't it? Yeah, sparkling water. So how's eBay going? Okay, I guess. I had a few negatives in the last couple months, but they were all like taken away quickly by eBay after getting on the live chat. It does sometimes take like a few live chat agents to get through to like somebody who actually does something. So I had this person, they left me a negative because like I sold them a t-shirt and they wrote like in the negative that I sent it in a wine box, and the delivery person just like left it out in the open, and like some randoms came in and like opened it. I don't think it was my item. It was a t-shirt. Like, why would I send it in a wine box? I do have a few wine boxes. They're really good, you know, from like Dan Murphy's or other shops where you can actually package like stuff that need boxes. But a t-shirt, I don't send t-shirts in boxes anyway. It took like 2 weeks for somebody from eBay to have a look at it, and then finally I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go on the live chat, and like they took it off straight away. So I don't know why I waited like 2 weeks. But apart from that, eBay's been going all right. I'm listing about 1 to 2 items a day, if that. There's a few days I actually don't list at all. On the weekends I'll get maybe like 20, not even that. That's a bit of a stretch. Maybe like 15 at most on the weekends up when I have more time. But during the week it's like 1 to 2 items a day. I've had a lot more donut days this year than I had in the past like 5 years, which is something new for me. I went like 4 years in a row without a donut day. How cool is that? But as a part-timer, that's like, you know, I'm really proud of that. You know, I at least had 1 sale every day on eBay. But yeah, this year, since scaling down, I've had a few donut days, and I don't mind it. I don't really care actually. I don't mind at all, and it's nice having a bit of a break from packaging and worrying about sales. I also have 4 days shipping and handling, I think it's called, because I just can't get to the post office more frequently than that, I guess. Even sometimes I manage to not make it in those 4 days. So I have had a few late shipment things, and my rating has gone from like, is that above standard or something? No, what's the highest one? Top rated seller. Now I'm above standard now, so I'm working on trying to get that back to top rated. And yeah, it's looking good. I think like this month has seriously gone up. I've also been cross-listing on Depop, and I've been a bit lazy forgetting to like take items off eBay that sell on Depop. I'll talk about Depop real soon, but I had to cancel a few orders I already paid on eBay, regrettably, and that also made my rating go down a bit. So I'm above standard and everything, which hasn't really affected me that much, but gotta be real careful not to make that worse. But I'm totally like getting back to above standard. I can see like the little numbers going up again every month. So yeah, there's that. Depop, oh man, Depop has been so good since if you go back to my last video, I kind of left everyone on a cliffhanger. What happened to Depop? I got banned. I got permanently, you know, kicked off the platform by Depop. I had an account for 5 years. 5 years I had this account, and then, you know, after a few warnings I got banned. Let me talk about it a bit. Let me answer some questions. I answered a lot when it happened at the time on Instagram, but I didn't actually talk about it on YouTube. So let me answer it right now. Alright, so I got about 7 warnings, I think, if I remember from the communications I had with some Depop worker, I think, about my Depop account. They said I had 7 warnings since 2020. 7 warnings. All right, I'm gonna stop. 7 warnings since 2020, and this was like the last straw basically. And I spoke maybe to like 5 different representatives, try to get it back. I guess the only reason I wanted it back was there was a bit of sentimental value with my Depop account. So my username was Gladiator 2000, after my favorite movie of all time, Gladiator, with Russell Crowe. But yeah, there was just some sentimental value that I had there. I had 998 sales, so I almost had 1,000 sales. I didn't sell much on Depop. I maybe did like 5 to 10 items a week, so it wasn't like a huge selling thing, but I did really enjoy it. I did have a lot of like repeat customers, you know, and I wonder if they wonder, where the hell is this guy gone? Because I did do like heaps of good deals on there. I love Depop. Anyway, what happened was I had another account that I made in 2020 as well. Well, not me, it was actually my wife's account, because she was like buying and selling a few things, but since then she abandoned it, like didn't even touch the account since then. And I remember we had this account under her name, under her details and everything, so nothing to do with me at all. And apparently Depop, they actually like track your, I don't know if it's like some phone thing, internet, I don't know. I heard lots of theories from different people, but you can't make a new account on a phone, even if you try to use a different email and everything. So I actually got my old iPhone 8 Plus, which I just had sitting in the drawer. It's perfectly fine. It's a bit slow and laggy. It is old, but it works perfectly fine. And I used that phone to log into my wife's account. So I resetted the password and everything. And it worked. It worked in the first like few, maybe 5 days. I was so skeptical, and I was like, fuck, are they gonna like catch on? Are they gonna like find out this is actually Gladiator 2000? I'm not gonna reveal the name just in case of my new account, just in case Depop's watching or somebody out there wants to snitch on me. But let's just say it's been almost 3 months now and I still haven't been caught. I've sold 200 and something items now. I can't check because I don't have Depop on this phone that I got with me. It's on my work phone at home. So I can't even check if I get offers or sales until I get home after work every day, which I'm okay with. But apart from that, Depop's been really good. I've been making maybe, again, up to 10 sales a week. I'm a bit more aggressive on Depop this time around, as in I'm running a lot more sales. I'm using a lot of the new features that they've added over the last few years, which I think is really good. I like Depop, I really do. I just hate the customer service and the way they ban people so easily. They don't even give you like a chance to dispute it or even like talk to someone. It's literally just like, yep, we don't like you, you're banned forever, and that's it. But I'll leave it at that. I won't talk about it anymore. If you do have questions, just put it down in the comments and I'll answer it there, or you can message me via Instagram, Forest Finds Online. But yeah, I got banned off Depop, but I'm secretly back on and doing really well on it. The other thing I want to mention about Depop is that with those donuts days I spoke about earlier on eBay, Depop has actually come in and like I've been getting a few sales on Depop when eBay is like completely dead. And I should mention on Depop, I do price things like a lot less than eBay. So for example, on eBay, if I have like a hoodie for 50 bucks, like on Depop it'll be like 40 plus post, and on eBay it'll be like 50 plus post. So I do those deals. And one thing that I've noticed that works for me personally, every Friday, so you can do like discounts for 48 hours, and I think it's over, if you do a discount over 15% on Depop, it notifies like watchers or people that like the item, or even like followers or something. So what I do every Friday, I do like a big discount 48 hour like weekend sale every week. I usually do about 40% off. Once I did like 60%, that was crazy, but I usually do about 30-40% off, and that's where like a lot of my sales come in over the weekend. And then during the week, like on a Wednesday, so today's a Wednesday, I'll probably just when I get home, I'll do like a 15% sale store wide for 48 hours. So there's always like a sale going on my Depop, and I love it because like I'm making quick money and I'm clearing a lot of stuff fast. So just selling Depop and eBay, I'm gonna say Facebook Marketplace, which I still do, but Facebook Marketplace has like completely dried up. It's died off. I haven't actually been giving it that much attention, to be honest, but like in the last month I've made one sale on Facebook Marketplace and that's it. And I do think because, you know, things are getting quite pricey. It's really hard to find like real good deals now, and if you do, like, it's gone straight away, right? So Facebook Marketplace is not really a place where people just go to get rid of stuff anymore. It's like where they actually try to make like a good amount of money now. And there was that period where like every Facebook Market listing had like scammers messaging, and I think that maybe put off a lot of people from jumping on it. So I don't know, but Facebook Marketplace been kind of dead for me. Obviously it's a bit like the Wild West. Like, you don't know what's going to sell there. It could be like the most randomest thing you've had for 5 years on eBay, then someone buys it straight away on Facebook Marketplace. So yeah, I might try, maybe focus on it again, try to get a few things up there. It's really good for like bulk lot of items. So I had like 30 Pokemon plush toys, and I just put up on Facebook. I'm like $5 each, or take the lot for blah blah blah. And it went in like 2 days. Like, someone came and actually bought all of them. So, and I had heaps of interest. So if I ever do like more bulk lot stuff, Facebook Marketplace is definitely the way. At the park, some kid came. I don't want to film him or have him in the background. So back to walking we go. I'm probably gonna stop talking now because I hate these long talking videos. I want more like action, more of the fun stuff. But yeah, but if you do like talking videos and shit like that, let me know. Maybe I can do more walk and talk and like vlog style stuff. Like, I don't know, kind of like today maybe. I do like making videos, but yeah, I'm just real time poor. You know, with a family, full-time job. It's really hard finding a day like today where I'm actually like free and it's just me. But anyway, like the video if you do enjoy it. That's probably the best way to show me you like these videos. Leave a comment if you want, and if you're new and you're not subbed, feel free to subscribe. Let's see, I think I've been saying this for like a year or more. Let's see if we can get to 1,000 subscribers. I gotta be consistent, but if I see more interest, I probably will be a bit more motivated as well. Let's do that. Let's get 1K subs. Let's do it. Sorry, there's a bird. I'm actually like terrified of birds flying over me, like magpies. All right, GoPro batteries running a bit low, so I'm gonna stop it here. Let's see if I don't know, if I go anywhere interesting, I'll probably pull the GoPro out again, but I'm just waiting for my car, man. I'm just waiting for my car. I just want to go thrifting, so why not enjoy the beautiful sunshine, blue skies today, good weather. It's like cold but like sunny, which I love. I'll see you maybe at the thrift, maybe somewhere else, we'll see. I'm back. It's been like 2 hours almost since the last time I was on here. My battery on my phone's about to die. This GoPro as well. But look at this. I did some retail arbitrage. I was walking through the shopping center. Didn't have much hope, but I found a shop. It's one of those like real cheap, I don't know where they get the stuff from, but it's like real cheap, couple bucks for everything. It's not like the reject shop, but it's more like, I don't know, it's almost like a market stall. And I saw these toys. Let me show you. They're Star Wars Force Link toys. So this one's General Leia Organa. Just little action figures in packaging, and I got two. Oh, so I got two General Leia and two DJ Canto Buy It. Oh, my drink spilt on it. But yeah, I got two of each, and I saw a sign that says 3 for $10. So I quickly comped it. They were okay, nothing crazy, but if it was 3 for 10, that would have been okay. Then I got to the register and I had all four, and I was gonna be like, oh, what's the price for all four? Is it like cheaper? And she's like, oh, they're $1 each. So I paid $4 for 4 new box figurines. They're from 2017. That's 2 listings for me, because I'm gonna lot them up. So Leia and DJ, I'm gonna put them together in lots of 2, maybe for like 25, 30 bucks plus post. So it's not bad, $1 each. Update on the car, still no update. It's been almost 3 hours. I texted like the car place if they have a rough estimate. They didn't reply because they don't do phone calls. It's all through like texting. So I don't actually, like in Subaru now, it's like this robot. Like I walk in, I hand in my keys through like this little vending machine thing, and then they call like a person to come and service the car. So I don't actually like talk to anybody. And so I was texting this guy that works there, and he hasn't replied back, even though he said he'll answer all my questions. Anyway, it doesn't matter because I'm just gonna walk to a Salvos now. It's 2.8 kilometers from where I was at the shopping center. And the shopping center is about 1 kilometer from Subaru. So it all adds up in the end. I'm definitely getting my steps up today, but we're about 10-15 minutes away. I gotta walk through this suburban street. I don't even know where I am. I gotta save my phone battery. So I memorized where I have to walk and turn. So hopefully I don't get lost, so I can save phone battery. And let's see if we can find anything good at Salvos. The Salvos, it's the only one in the area as well. The next one's like 5 kilometers away, so I'm not gonna do that. All right, I don't know why I'm puffed out. I'm just walking. Let's go. I have made it, I think, just around the corner here. I remember coming to this Salvos about 2 years ago. I got some good plush toys. So let's see what it's like today. If it's any good. Here we go. Here we go, first stop of the day, finally. I saw this Monsters Energy DC Shoes collab hat, but I left it behind. It was a bit too expensive. This 1981 Cats the Musical London single stitch t-shirt. I talk about it very soon. This Canterbury rugby long sleeve shirt, I probably should have got it. It was $11, but I'm confident I could have got at least 40 to 50 plus post. Hopefully someone else picked that up. I went all over the store looking for good bargains, things to flip online for a profit, but I couldn't find much as, you know, it was school holidays and there was heaps of resellers around as well, but that's okay. I did find these Trapster shooters, trackies. I've sold this brand before and I'll talk about it again very soon. I'm in the future, by the way, and I've already sold them, so you'll see that as well. Now shoes, I don't like shoes at all. I don't really pick them up unless it's something amazing. I did spot an Adidas Australia cricket jersey on this mannequin. I've sold this one before as well, but they don't really go for much, especially now since the cricket season is kind of over in Australia. So I left it right there. And that's pretty much it. I did not find anything else. Let me take you through the haul. It's a small one, but it's a good one. Let's go have a look. There we have it, 2 items. Those trackies and that vintage t-shirt. That was pretty good. Not too bad. I paid 17. I got a book for myself. I wanted to start, where is it? I want to read this David Eddings series for a while now, and I found book 1, The Belgariad. So I thought, you know what, I'll start it. I couldn't find the other ones. It was only $3. So $17 all up. Minus that's probably personal. This t-shirt's interesting. I've seen some people sell it before. I didn't comp it, but it's vintage. How cool is that? Love the eyes in the back. Cats a musical, I assume. Oh yeah, in London. Single stitch. Pretty good. This is another good find, $7. I've sold this exact same pants. I think it was like the blue design though, for about 70 on Depop. This was my order count before I got banned. So I'm pretty confident I can get something similar. I'll have to shave it off though. But that's an awesome find. Such a good brand. The 2.8 kilometer walk back continues. It's getting really hot now. I took my jumper off. I've always wanted to go on one of these. I pass it like all the time. I've never been on this bridge. How cool is this? Oh my god, it's so windy. I love doing this shit, like just exploring places and throwing a little bit of reselling and thrifting in there. You know, we're making money and having fun. The last time I was going to make a video last month, I think it was at the VM, Vintage Modern Toy Fair. I started filming, but I just wasn't feeling the vibe. But I'll throw some footage like right now. yeah, that never made it into like a real video. But if you like this shit, like, let me know. I want to do more. I do this on my Instagram stories all the time, but I thought, you know what, I'll try and bring it onto YouTube. Yes, finally, my car's ready. Got to walk back to Subaru. But since it's taken almost 7 hours, it was supposed to be like a 2-hour job. 7 hours, which means now I probably can only go to about 2 op shops on the way home. I reckon tomorrow we'll go thrifting again and we'll continue from there. I'm buzzing though, like I had 2 coffees and a can, an energy drink can. And I'm really pumped just to hit up a thrift, like out of my usual area. I haven't done it in so long, maybe like, wasn't my last video in Jan maybe? When I went into the city, kind of. So what, 3 months ago. So I reckon if you ever like in a thrifting slump, or like you just can't be bothered op shopping, just give it a break for a bit, then come back to it. Usually that helps. It's definitely worked with me. We are back, finally. Woo, it's 2:30. We got time to hit up a couple of thrifts, as I said before. I'm trying to check on Google Maps for whatever is the closest around here, because I don't know the area. And then we'll make our way back home. All right, parked in a 5-minute zone, so see how quick I can be before I get a fine or something. But we're at a Salvos, I think it's just around the corner. Another Salvos I have not been to in quite a few years. I'm loving like going back to all these shops. Second Salvo stop. I was in and out real quick. There wasn't much, to be honest. It was pretty small, this shop. In the toy section, I don't know what that is. Pikachu of some sort. Very creepy. But there were quite a few figurines I considered, but in the end I left them all behind. This Daycam plush. Do not pick up plush unless you do research. Yes, it was $4, but this will sit around for a long time, only to get 20 bucks in about 2 years. Not worth it. Same as this Lotto toy, very saturated. Be careful what you pick up with. Make sure you do your comps. I should listen to my own advice actually, but more on that later. Empty-handed. Hopefully I don't get a parking fine. That was well and truly over 5 minutes. But there was one handbag. I think the brand is Kipling or something. I've sold it before, but they wanted 20 bucks. Could probably doubled it. Doubled my money there, but I don't know. There was a bit of a line to pay and I don't want to risk getting a fine. I think they're pretty on top of things around here. So anyway, there wasn't that much stuff. I almost considered that Harry Potter figure because he had the broomstick with it, but no, I left it there. Last stop for the day, we're going to Savers. If you have been following me for a while, you know that I love Savers. Found some pretty cool things here over the years. I decided to spice it up a little bit today and head straight to the toys instead of the clothing first. Yeah, look, it didn't really pay off. I didn't find anything. Catching Nike Socceroos jersey, $9.50 minus 20% off. It sold real quick on Depop. I listed this rare Ronan Kidding t-shirt up as well. Hasn't sold yet, but I did sell this Aaron Williams t-shirt. It was $4.99 minus a discount, of course. I had about 15 offers on it on Depop, no joke, until finally someone bought it for 25 plus post. Pepsi Max Crew Globe collab. This was pretty cool. I left it behind though. And I also left this fake as Newcastle United soccer jersey. Please make sure you check the tags. Don't get fooled. If you need help like identifying what's real, what's fake, feel free to send me a message. I'm not like a pro expert, but I think I know pretty much what's real, what's fake. And this was definitely real, this jersey, Steph Curry, but it was $34.79. Who's paying that? Who is pricing that, I should say? That's it for the clothes. We are desperate when we are in books. I'm just joking. I like selling books. I generally do like selling books. I don't pick them up a lot though. This was a personal pickup for my son. He loves Scooby-Doo at the moment. And Bibles, I do always look up Bibles and look at them, especially if they're old. But these are like standard hotel room type Bibles, so they weren't really worth much. This DeLonghi, I think you say it, kettle, does go okay secondhand, but I looked inside and it was like all brown, so I don't want to pick that up and sell that.
Hosley Pottery, it was chipped, but if it wasn't, maybe I would have got it. I don't really have good luck with these breakable items. They usually break like before I get home, so yeah.
There we have it. We got 3 items. We paid 20 bucks, I think. $21. Can't complain, you know, end of the day. And I guess it's all about luck as well. Just look at the time. I was gonna maybe do one more salvos, but I might save it for tomorrow. So how about we end day 1 here? It's been quite an adventure. I think, let me check my watch. I've done 20,236 steps today. All for that Cat's vintage t-shirt. That makes it worth it. No, it doesn't. I think it's like a $50 t-shirt. I'll probably have already put up comps, I don't know. But anyway, thanks for coming along. Stay tuned, because in a couple of seconds we're going to day 2. Peace. Morning, another day. Feeling a bit sick today, if I'm being honest. Bit under the weather, but that's all right. We're gonna get it done. We're gonna hit up a few oppies. I got to drop off the post. Maybe a bit of a shorter day, that's for sure. But let's see what adventures we can find today. Let's see if we find anything pretty cool to show off. All right, we're gonna go to the first one. It's just around the corner.
I like coming to this small op shop, but there's just never anything here. The lady working was talking in the background about how they're struggling for donations and they're not really selling much. And they had like 50% off store-wide on everything, which is great. But yeah, some of these items, I remember seeing these here like in 2022, which is crazy. I did pick up 2 items, one for myself, one to resell. They were really cheap, obviously, because of the sale. I'll show you that real quick, but yeah, I won't be in a rush to come back.
There we have it, nothing crazy. Just these LA Dodgers official majestic shorts. They're $1, size large. There's a bit of paint or like texture there, but I can probably get that off. I mean, it couldn't go wrong with $1, and this was 50 cents. Australia Post Olympics hat. I think it's from Olympics 2000 maybe. I'm not sure. Part of the team. Pretty cool for 50 cents. That's it. Not a bad start, nothing too crazy. Just dropped the post off. Gonna go to a salvos. Now this next salvos, I was here on Monday. I came with my wife, and she found a cricket jersey for $11. And I remember I looked at it first and I put it back. I don't know why. I probably just wasn't thinking. I don't know. Anyway, she's like, oh, we should actually probably get this jersey. So we got it, and I got home, did a bit of research, and it was like a player issue Victorian Shield. It's like one of those white wool knitted ones. And it had like the patches and everything. And I sold it last night for $250 plus post. I had it listed for 1 day, had a few offers, 130, I had one for like 80 bucks. And then finally someone came in for 250 and I accepted that. I did put up for 300 initially because I couldn't find any similar. But yeah, that was a good win. Let's see if I can match that today.
You know what? I don't mind these salvos. It's the biggest like hit and miss salvos you'll ever step into. But like I said, I found some pretty cool things before, like that cricket jersey I found earlier in the week. That was pretty good, I guess. Like I can't complain getting 250 for it. But like they become a little bit boutiquey. I was surprised they didn't put it on this rack. This is a special rack. But they got like Everlast and like Target brands on it. I don't know what the deal is, but I do enjoy coming here. They got a big range of plush toys. Not really worth much, but it's good to have a little look. They recently put like this appliance electronics section up, which is nice because I have picked up a few things here. Not today though. This lava lamp was just a little bit too overpriced and the brand didn't really comp up for much. I think you can buy it on Amazon. Yes, this was a winner. I paid $7, I think it was, and I sold it for 40 plus posts. I took an off on that. I had it for, I think, 50 originally. But I did buy a Nintendo Wii. Let me talk about that right now. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I probably would not pick this up again if I saw it. But let's talk about it real quick. I made $120 from this big bundle, Nintendo Wii bundle, including games, controllers, all the accessories you need. Look, I paid $96, which profited me $24. It was all cash. So it sold within a week on Facebook Marketplace. Let me know in the comments below, would you have done that? I personally would not again. I don't know why I bought it. I think maybe I felt desperate. I'm a bit sick. Maybe I had like a brain fade. But have a look. It has everything you need, which is awesome. But yeah, I probably would not pick this up again. I think I was lucky to sell it real quick for cash on Facebook. But let me know in the comments below, would you have picked it up or not? I do think for $96, it's an alright deal. They originally had 120, so look, I was happy with that. They said they've had it for about a week and a lot of people have looked at it. So maybe that's a bad sign. Usually when an op shop lady says that, like he's had a lot of interest but no one's gone through with the purchase, I find that to be a bad sign. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna go to this one op shop now. Just trying to think how to get there. Another one I haven't been to in quite a while. If I remember, it's like a cash only maybe, and everything's like $1 or $2. It's like one of those charity op shops. So we'll see. Last time I came here, last year, I got like 2 vintage t-shirts for $1. It was like an Elton John tour one. Sold it for like 80 bucks, and this other one, I can't remember what it was now, but I sold that for like 50. So, you know, for $1, this place isn't too bad. It's always packed though because they give away like free food and stuff. So it's always hard to find parking around here. Straight away, I saw a whole bunch of plush toys. Unfortunately, they're all like handmade, hand-knitted plush toys. I originally thought that I found a few like, what are they called? World of Warcraft whelplings, the dragons that go for about $150, $200, like this. But they were just like handmade knitted ones, which is still pretty cool. Maybe someone likes all that. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think you can really resell them anyway. A bunch of clothes, everything was $1. Everything, $1, but I did leave empty-handed in the end. If you're in the area, make sure you come check out Back to Basics Op Shop. There we have it, empty-handed. I didn't film much. There wasn't much to film, but I can tell, like, you know, there could be a bit of potential in there. What the hell is that? I can tell there's a bit of potential in there because they just get like a lot of donations and everything's like $1. So I'm assuming things just go quick. If you live like in the area, like it would be dumb not to come here almost daily. Just think what to do. If I'm being honest, I cannot be stuffed going thrifting anymore. I'm just not feeling it. I'm feeling pretty shit. I just don't want to be around people. I reckon I'll probably go to Savers because I did bring some donations to some old toys and stuff. I'll drop that off and then that's it. We'll do that. Let's do it. All right. Here we are. Got my donations. I was only here like last night. It's 10:30 now, so I doubt there'll be much. But we'll see. We'll see. Never know. Maybe they bring some racks out. So we're at Savers, pretty quick, in and out. I did pick up this mug. Doesn't really go for much, but it's brand new and I thought maybe someone would want that. Hopefully I can flip it on Facebook Market. In their clothing section, I got this Canterbury, Ireland rugby jersey. That was pretty good. This was a fake Canada soccer jersey. Would have been nice if it was real. Boxes, I don't really sell boxes anymore. And look at this. $19.49 for a fake jacket. And these shorts, Northern Territory Cricket, could have been good. A bit of a niche item. Cricket Australia shorts, A6. It was just too much. Even with my discount, I didn't want to get it. These hats were a good find though. I did have a few people on Facebook Market reach out for it. They came and tried it on, but it didn't really fit them. That's okay. Hopefully I can find someone, another buyer soon. And I did have a few offers on eBay for it as well. Now, that was pretty much it. I was in and out, as I said, real quick. These mugs were a bit cheap, so I didn't get them. But it looked like it was a good brand. Wombat, I think it was. And that's it. That's it. In the end, just got this rugby jersey. Paid up, but I had 20% off. Freaking stinks though. Gotta wash it. There's one Akubra hat. One Mountain Castle hat, which is alright, but not as good as this one. This is obviously missing this bit, but that's okay. I think this one maybe had one too. And the Starbucks mug. So that's all. These air dried Twiggy sticks by Primo, they're so damn good. I just bought a whole box and I'm like smashing them. Alright, that does it for today and for this video. Thank you so much for coming along yesterday and today.
Sorry it wasn't as entertaining or as exciting as maybe some of my other videos, but that's how we go sometimes. I'm gonna get all this stuff listed. You will already have seen if I sold anything. I'll just put up like a screenshot or something, but that's pretty much it. Thank you very much. I appreciate all your support. If you stuck around to the end, if it's your first time watching my video, feel free to subscribe. Anyway, I'm gonna say bye and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.